Hey, everybody. Welcome to AJS News. This is a big week. E3 just happened. We got a lot to cover.
But first, a word from our sponsor, Extra. Guys, we have some of these red wallets back in stock. Thank you so much. Every single time we announce one of these, they go out of stock extremely quickly. It's hard to keep up, but we have some left. And then this red Angry Joe
red.
color,
Yeah.
right? And when's Father's Day?
Father's Day is this week, and this is the last opportunity that you've got. If you order right now.
If you order right now, you're going to get it in time.
Go to the link below. There's a huge discount. You'll get this for about $63 with free shipping, and you can't beat it. Perfect gift for Father's Day.
It's amazing. Grab one for yourself. Grab one for your uncle, dad, whatever. Doesn't matter. Even if you already got one, get one for your friends. All right, so let's jump into the news. Obviously, Joe's on vacation again.
You grow a mustache.
Yeah. No, he can't.
Oh, yeah, he can't. That's how we know he's not real.
Little Joe.
All right. Before we jump into the E3 stuff, we'll cover just a couple real brief stories that happened over the week. We know that CD Projekt got breached a while back. There was a ransomware attack. Someone broke in. They stole all the source material. Turns out
sell it. And
well, it turns out they didn't pay that, and so all that stuff got dumped. And what we're hearing now is there may be employee information, HR data, and accounting information. So if you work for them or were a contractor with them, there's a chance that your personal data, your financial data may be out there. Now they're working really hard to make sure that all of that can kind of get reined back in, and so no one is affected. But the issue is, once you're, in the U.S., your social and all those things are leaked, things can be really rough for you.
Yep.
So
hackers,
this is terrible for the employees. Even if we're upset with CD Projekt Red about the way they did that, this is something you never want to happen to people on a personal. Like this is absolutely awful.
Yeah.
So.
They aren't the only other company, right, that got hacked.
EA actually just got hacked. They stole the source code for FIFA 21 and the Frostbite engine. Now,
I mean, that's terrible.
Terrible.
Fucking terrible.
Well, according to the hackers, they're like, look, if you buy this information from us, I think it's 28 million, about 20.
Oh my God.
They say you will have access to every EA server you'll be able to do. Of course, they're trying to sell for $28 million, so they're saying that it can do absolutely everything. You can make your own loot box. You can do whatever you want.
They got a fucking whale out there that'll spend that have already dropped 28 million.
Yeah, he's just like instant unlock everything. You save yourself a couple bucks on FIFA. It's like if you buy the source code and do it yourself.
Best deal, best value now.
Best deal ever.
No, I don't want to do a double standard. Obviously, if we don't want CD Projekt Red to get hacked, we don't want anybody to get hacked. This especially if it's any information pertaining to employees and stuff, unacceptable. Cut it out.
Well, the good news on that front is there's absolutely no player data, no company data as far as employees go, according to EA, was accessed. So it's just the source code for the game and for the engine. So, I mean, good-ish news. We'll just have to see if it sells. I don't think it's going to sell most of the time. The game companies are just like, what are you going to do with this information? No one's going to buy it for $28 million. And even if they do, we're going to change it so quickly you're not going to be able to get back in. So we'll report if we find anything new.
Yeah.
All right. Now for the big news this week is we finally had E3. We were wondering what was going to get revealed, what's going to get showed off. Is Elden Ring real? Well, it turns out we got a ton of things that were announced that we finally got information on. So we did get Elden Ring. We actually got a trailer. We actually got a bunch of
trailer.
We got interviews, and we're going to figure out how this game works. Now, people are
Souls-like.
How do you do a Souls-like open world game? It doesn't make sense because Souls games kind of lead you in a path, and they lead you to traps and encounters and dungeons, and they've explained that. They said, look, it is open world, but there are 6 major regions that you'll have to go into, and they're kind of like 6 major dungeons.
Yeah.
And so you get to explore and do everything in the open world, and so you'll scratch that itch. But for the people who want that Souls-like experience, you're going to have those 6 dungeons where you're going to die a million times if you're like us, or maybe you're really good and you'll never die. But I'm really excited to see this one.
Yeah. I mean, I've never been huge on Souls games. I think everybody knows that by now. Joe enjoys them, Bloodborne, but obviously they're really hard for us. But I think I wanted the story out in front. I've wanted the lore and world a little more prominent. And I think I'm getting what I've asked for here.
George R. Martin, yes.
George R. Martin, Miyazaki. So yeah, Elden Ring has definitely jumped up on my list personally, and there really hasn't been a whole lot this E3 that has gotten me super excited. I think Battlefield jumped up and Elden Ring have jumped up.
So if you're really looking forward to this one, we got a release date early 2022, and so January, I believe. So that's a really good thing for everything.
Yeah.
And then we jumped right into
IGN has a big long interview, by the way. A lot of people don't want it spoiled about how the world works and how like these individual things happen, but they go into detail there. So
Yeah,
if you really want your Elden Ring, you can go there and the interview goes in depth. But I kind of don't want to be.
No.
I don't want to be spoiled. I want to go in fresh.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's how I really enjoyed Bloodborne when we played it. So
Yeah, absolutely. Now we're going to talk about the Xbox and Bethesda co-event, where Xbox actually really kind of impressed me, and Bethesda super disappointed me.
Me too, Alex. Me too. I thought honestly. Xbox has won E3 so far. I mean, obviously we got Nintendo Direct, but that could be really great. But by default and without Bethesda even do something,
Oh, they did nothing. So the first thing that they led off with was Starfield. They wanted to show off the game, right? And we were hoping for gameplay. We were hoping for stuff.
Gameplay. That was stupid of me.
And then I'm like, look, it's probably what 18 months off. It's like 15, 16 months off. We're probably only going to get a teaser.
They don't have anything excited or at least polished to show us.
Yeah, and so we've got they say rendered in engine nonsense cinematic that may have nothing to do with the game.
Todd and some other lady were saying this is Skyrim in space, and it's
or Solo
Han
in space.
Solo simulator. What?
Yeah, it's a Han Solo simulator. It's like Indiana Jones.
That sounds fucking great.
And League of Extraordinary Gentlemen in space. It's like, okay.
What?
All right, I guess. But
Sean Connery?
Oh, yeah. That movie. Oh, man, that movie.
Oh, man.
So they showed off really nothing in Starfield, and we just now know it's coming out November 11th, 2022.
Space. I love space.
Yes.
So I have hopes for Starfield. I mean, my little world, I'm all, on Reddit and researching. Was there any secrets? And read all the fucking buttons.
There's a scratch on the
there's
side
a scratch
of the
on
thing.
it. I was going to bring it up.
Yeah.
Is the Elder Scrolls 6 location reveal? Whoa, is it in Tamriel? Yeah, it's in fucking Tamriel.
Well, you can see it's the shape of the bay.
It's etched into there, the map. And the map, it's like right, if you look at it right, then yeah, it looks like, kind of like the map in Elder Scrolls 6 confirmation of the location.
I thought when they first showed it, was like, maybe that's just a dick butt. And then they zoomed in. It's like, all right, it's not a dick butt. It could be. It could be. I don't know.
Good. I'm glad that they, Bethesda still seems to have, at least some developers over there have some kind of fun.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm a little etch this thing in here.
Yeah.
See, drive, fans crazy. May mean something, may not mean absolutely nothing.
Mm-hmm. Well, what else did Bethesda offer the show? We got Fallout, Steel Rain. So if you want to play Fallout 76, you can. The gameplay.
That's what Joe's doing right now. Quite clearly, he's lying. He's not on a family vacation. He's actually playing Fallout 76, getting all his time in,
getting ready.
Yeah.
It looked terrible. The graphics are so dated. It looks like bad cinematics from Fallout 4. When you're showing off all this next-gen stuff, all of this exciting new things, and you kill your momentum by showing me something that not only do I not want, but it looks bad too. The writing was not excellent.
Yeah, we have some hardcore people that follow us.
Oh,
it's good now.
It's good now.
It's good now.
Yeah, you can go to Pittsburgh. You excited?
It's good now.
You excited to go to Pittsburgh? I'm not excited to go to Pittsburgh.
Good now.
Yeah. So
I don't care. I will never care.
Yeah, I'm done.
Sorry,
I'm done with that one.
I'm done with that one.
And then they added that a bunch of games, when they did care about games or games that they helped be the distributor of, like Doom, are all coming to the Xbox Game Pass. And that's where the strength of the show. Not any of the Bethesda stuff, but the fact that everything on here, I think 27 out of 30 titles were coming to Game Pass. Most of them day one.
Yes.
Lots of new titles.
That's insane.
It is nuts.
Their biggest releases. Day one. You don't have to spend $70 to get them.
It's cheap.
This is amazing.
I'm cheap.
This is a cheat code.
This is
for getting your games cheaper.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I have to hand it to Xbox. I think when we rated them, I wasn't giving them enough credit on the Game Pass front. And that would it would elevate it up a little more to, like a 7, an 8 out of 10, one of these. Because, no, 8 out of 10, that's insane. The value of the Game Pass cannot be understated. Yeah. I thought you were going to mention the Other Worlds 2?
Oh, we're not done.
Okay,
we got a lot more to do. So, and then now that's what Bethesda offered the show. Now, Xbox hit us with stuff like Sea of Thieves. Did you know that Sea of Thieves and Disney are now combined?
Oh, right.
If you were yeah, I'm personally super tired of Pirates of the Caribbean. I don't care. I don't care about Sea of Thieves. And so when you combine two things that I don't care about.
I'm doing my Johnny Depp. Sorry, I'm not really drunk.
Oh, yeah. It wasn't interesting. That game.
When you don't have a story, what's the next best thing? Steal somebody else's story.
Pay Disney an insane amount of money for their story that doesn't make any sense
anymore.
Anyway.
Incredibly stupid thing to do. But okay, as long as it's free, which it is. So I actually have to give props. More props. What? Like, if you're going to fuck up a game, shirts are on sale now.
But it's good now.
Right? If you done fucked it up, the least you can do is unfuck it later, okay? And again, Sea of Thieves, another one of those games where we done fucked it up, and we're doing our best to unfuck it. How about some free, Jack Sparrow? All right. Okay, I mean, free? Sure. Now, you charge me $20, $10, something like that. No, June 22nd, something like that.
June 22nd, yeah, it comes out next week.
Maybe they might get us to stream it.
Oh, God, no. Yeah,
Look, Joe loves pirates. He loves all that stuff, and
his entire arm is covered in pirates and maps and ships.
Just over the years of you watching the show, you can see it, and maybe we could show it off on stream or whatever. But he just loves it, and we were so excited for Sea of Thieves and Skull and Bones, and that game is MIA, and this game was such a huge disappointment. Maybe we have to at least come back and see.
If something tastes
come
bad,
June 22nd.
do you take a second bite?
Yeah, if they bake it again and fucking put some goddamn sugar in it this time,
maybe,
for the love of God. And the water looked real good.
Oh, great!
I mean, that's one of the games that has good.
Great.
Good
actually,
water.
the graphics look so bad for the game. I thought it was a mobile port when they were showing off the footage. It didn't look great.
Yeah. King of Seas, I tried that, because there was a little indie game that was coming out, sort of like a Sid Meier's Pirates kind of thing. It wasn't for me. Wasn't as good. And so I'm still to this day, we're searching for a pirate game. Even on the board game front, me and Alex work on board games. We're thinking, fuck, let's just do our own pirate game. We did get a recent one in Shiver Me Timbers that maybe we'll play when Joe comes back from vacation on table time. But we love pirates, so I mean, free update. Maybe we'll check it out.
Well, we got Psychonauts 2, and so a lot of people really excited about that one. That one is another
Double fine.
Real passionate fan base. Slime Rancher 2, Age of Empires 4 launching October 28th. So it is truly going to be Broketober with all the big releases that we've got in there.
Yeah, it is shaping up to be another Broketober. I've been trying to keep track of where all these games are releasing at, and where the most anticipated list is, and yeah, it's shaping up to be.
It's real high. We got the Forza reveal. That game actually looked pretty cool. Open world, driving around, bunch of different adventures. It has a ton of different modes. There's bowling. There's a map creator. That game had everything. They did a deep dive on it.
Yeah.
We've got Redfall, which is a vampire.
Not zombies
thing, man. It's not zombies.
Zombies.
It's like a vampire hunter thing that
So I'll allow it.
Yeah, we got that. We got Microsoft Flight Simulator. We're getting the update with new Top Gun stuff. Outer Worlds 2, which had, I think, one of the best teaser trailers I've seen at E3
I loved
in a
it.
really
They're
long
just
time.
completely making fun of everybody.
Yeah, it was so great. I think they did a wonderful job. Diablo 2 Resurrected, for some reason, was on this show. showed off that it's coming to Xbox.
September? I don't remember.
September 23rd.
Yeah.
We got Contraband, and then the big ones that they revealed. We got Halo Infinite's free-to-play multiplayer.
Multiplayer looks great. This is one that I was like, okay, another really good thing for the Xbox show is, hey, let's get back to some nostalgia. Let's get back to Halo done right. And I'm excited for it.
Yeah,
so.
we got to see some of the skins, which you're almost certainly going to have to pay a ton of money for because it's
live service.
It's a free-to-play live service game. So we just have to see if it's going to be Valorant skin pricing. Is it going to be Apex skin pricing? Is it going to be Warzone skin pricing?
Oh my God.
Or how are they going to do it? Now they have to start.
I fucking hate Valorant, and it bothers me to the core. The Valorant has more numbers than Apex, on Twitch. If you stream Valorant, I hate you.
Plague Tale's getting a sequel, so that was exciting for people. That was a out of nowhere commercial and critical success, so good for them. Stalker 2 was one that they led with early, and I was really really excited for.
Stalker 2, yeah.
I remember trying to get it, the first game to work.
Oh, me too. Garbage.
It was
awesome.
It was awesome.
Good, awesome. That's the good kind of jank.
Yeah, you're
it's just janky.
Yeah, trying to figure everything out.
Delicious jank.
Man, they had everything in the show. Warner Brothers Back for Blood, which kind of showed off that it is really just Left 4 Dead 3, but not Left 4 Dead 3, which is I'm excited about.
Without the name.
Without the name, yeah. You're going to get, all of the you can be on the zombie side.
Valve, just give him the fucking name. Come on. You ain't doing shit. Where's Half-Life 3? Never.
And then Xbox adds Somerville, Hades, Among Us, Yakuza Like a Dragon, and more to Game Pass. A ton of them. They listed Scorn, which is coming in autumn. Shredders, kind of a lame-looking.
Yeah.
I was so unexcited about that snowboarding game.
Yeah, no. Riders Republic, I'd rather go with.
We got a really short thing for Atomic Heart, which is a game that we're looking forward to.
Yes.
But I wish we had gotten more on that.
Yeah. It's a little goofy, a little different from what we've seen before. I like that mysterious look. What did we learn? We learned there's a grandma with a ladle. Watch out.
That hurts.
Grandma going to get you.
Hit you with a ladle. And the other big thing that they had was Battlefield. So we actually we get to see what the UI looks like. We get to see what the squads look like, how chaotic and crazy some of the battles are going to be.
This looks like war. I love it. Looks good.
So
I was a little confused at the trailer and stuff, but when you actually break it down with some gameplay, and they were even, what I appreciated was trying to recreate the moments from the cinematic trailer using just the actual gameplay. It didn't look that great, in terms of, this is a fucking helicopter from this dynamic angle with all these graphics and stuff. But it worked. Mm-hmm. It fucking worked. And I can't wait to try it myself.
I mean, Battlefield was always the playground for stuff. Even in 1942, you're just filling up the Jeeps with as much explosives as you can. And you blow people up. You do all those other things.
And one thing I can't stand in that fucking game is snipers. And it looks like I have the ability to fuck up snipers. And that's always good for me. Mm-hmm. So, these hard-to-play get areas where people have to use fucking jets and then just fucking crash the goddamn jet that I was going to use.
Yeah.
I don't think you have to do that anymore with the grapple. So.
Yeah, so you're going to move around and do all sorts, get behind people. And then I like that they also kind of leaned into, they're like, hey, we're going to jump out of the jet. We're going to shoot the guy with the RPG, jump back into the jet and do all the other things.
I'm not sure that should be in the trailer. It's like, hey, fellow kids. But it's also cool at the same time. They are embracing the community. Mm-hmm. And so that's the positive aspect.
And so Xbox decided to end on a massive high note. The final reveal was the official
Forza?
Xbox mini fridge.
Oh, yes.
It was
extra point just for that.
Yeah, they're definitely leaning into the memes.
I think I would get one. I really would.
Yeah, maybe you'll be able to get a fridge, but not an actual Xbox, and that's
sad. That's the sad part. Xbox brought the games. 30 of them, 27 on Game Pass. Why not put those other 3? Just pay them.
Yeah, just I'll put all the other ones on there. So yeah, as of right now, they are currently winning E3. We'll have to see what happens on Tuesday. Maybe Tuesday, Nintendo can, they'd have to drop Breath of the Wild 2 and a bunch of other really major titles in order for them to win.
Mm-hmm.
So
Got a little bit of a lighting malfunction.
it
That
turned
was
off.
weird. It went dark. Hopefully, that won't be a problem.
Should be fine.
What? It's Joe over there.
He magnetized everything before he left.
Jesus, shoot. Okay.
Well, then what we'll do is we're going to break everything. And so the next video, we're going to talk about the other half of E3 so far. We'll talk about all the other big major releases.
Yeah, lots of good stuff. So, Marvel's.
We got all Square's show. We'll talk about the Ubisoft event, a lot of independent ones, PC games, future games, all sorts of stuff.
I actually watched all of those because I am dumb.
There was a lot of
Yeah.
It's just like I don't care about this.
So, stay tuned for that one, guys. Thank you all so much for watching this one. Announcement, our Extra wallets are available now. The very exclusive edition. Click the links down below. Grab it in time for Father's Day. A nice little gift. Surprise your family. Be like, wow, that was really considerate of you, and this looks really freaking awesome.
They'll use it every day. It's not like one of those ties that you're like,
Get yourself one and give them your old one. All right. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you on the second video. Bye, guys.